Summer gardens can get unruly if they're not cared for consistently, and that takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, and that time and effort are required in the hottest part of the year, August, September. So as we're moving into October, we see that those of us who want food in the fall, in autumn, and in winter, we got to get back out here and get busy, which means cleaning up the things that we got going and recognizing that it takes effort. It takes effort, and the effort is worthwhile. In the autumn and in the fall, everything gets cooler, the plants get smaller, they go down to the ground. They're no longer making up these long stalks and going way up high. So we want to get all the root matter out and then get ready for a slower pace, much slower pace when it comes to the fall winter garden. Slower pace, less watering, less harvesting, less weeding, heavy mulching, and slower growth. The plants grow slower, gives us time to plan for spring and summer, get our seed ordering ready, get our beds ready, get our compost systems in order, check on our fruit trees, prune and protect. Lots more information coming. Grow where you are. So what we noticed is that for many home gardeners, one of the most difficult transitions is the transition from summer to autumn to fall, because plants have gotten humongous, huge, a lot of matter to take out of the ground, a lot of matter to figure out what to do with. And so what we have kind of gotten expert at is pulling things up from the root and laying large piles around border areas, along fences, and giving them time to break down, creating mounds with all this material as well, planting mounds, and also simply taking the material out, chopping it up into smaller pieces, and then taking that to our compost pile or a fermented bokashi pile, and separating our green matter away from the brown matter, which will be the leaves and things that we gather during the fall season, and being able to compost that and make some magic happen. Don't be intimidated by big plants. Get in there, get rid of them, and chop them down to size.
Maybe your garden looks like this. Maybe you took a trip at the end of the summer and then got back and saw that plants had blown over from late summer storms, or there's just weeds everywhere. Don't let that intimidate you into not starting your fall garden. Cool season gardens can be some of the most rewarding gardens that we do, because there's less weeds and the plants require much less maintenance. And once you get good at it, you're going to be able to get most of the plants up by their roots by just going right under the surface of the soil. This is a great way to clear areas quickly.
We all like the flowers of summer. Some of the flowers, like sunflowers, you just plant the seed and you get it, and you pull up the stalk at the end of the time, and it's all good. And some of the flowers, like these gladiolas, we plant bulbs, watch them do their thing, and then leave the bulbs in the ground, which means cutting these tops like we're doing right now. If you saw the flowers, then there is no failure. If you let the plants get raggedy and like this, it's organic matter. It's organic matter for the compost, it's organic matter for the soil, it's organic matter for mulching. Depending on the situation in your garden space, you could mulch it right where you have the gladiolas and not worry anything about it. Just chop it down, leave it flat. In our case, we're gonna do more with this bed, planting some herbs and different things. So we leave the bulbs in the ground, cut the tops, and we'll take these to compost, and you get a drastic change in the look of your garden just by doing a simple few practices. The next time somebody comes to the garden, if last time they were there, it was looking kind of raggedy, then this time when they come back, all the tall, obvious stuff is down and the place looks fresh and orderly. Yeah. Welcome to autumn.